Hey y'all, this is Stephanie with Energy Aligns. Welcome to my Thursday Tarot Insight. I'm an intuitive energy reader and I show up here and pull one tarot card each week to highlight and harness the collective energy. Then I talk about how we as individuals can bring that energy down, tune into it to help us go through these times that we're in. So let's get started. The collective energy reading for July 20th to about the 26th, 27th. Here we are, the Two of Earth. You can pause the video if you want to look at it closer. So the Two of Earth is called cause and effect. The Earth in the tarot deck represents the physical. So it's of this earthly plane, things manifesting, things showing up in concrete ways that we can actually touch and feel with our physical hands and see with our physical eyes. So it's beyond the idea or concept phase. It's that kind of energy, which is the earth, right? And the two is toward the beginning of a cycle of 1 through 10 in the minor arcana cards of the tarot. So remember, the minor arcana are earth, wind, water, and spirit. So earth is physical. Swords or wind in this deck is of the mind. Cups or water are emotions, and fire or wands is of the spirit. So the two is at the beginning of formation. The two in the cycle has to have a cause. The idea has been strong enough, has a strong enough energy to attract a mate, so to say. And out of this meeting, the idea, concept, or original energy, the original energetic tone will birth into the physical what needs to come out of this meeting. So the tone is set, but the physical manifestation has sometimes its own way of showing itself that includes magic, wonderment, newness, and surprise, but it creates itself from the original energetic tone of before the one, right? Before there was even one. The original energy, the desire, the conceptual dream, and our natural state of desire of creation. So don't forget that our energetic tone sets the tone of what is created physically. So this card is the reminder of that. When we're in times like these, in the world that we live in on earth, we see it very clearly that there is a big splitting. We also can see it clearly what energetically we feel is in line with who we are on a base level, especially if we're paying close attention, which I'll talk about a little bit later. We feel it. And it's becoming more and more obvious what we align with and don't. So this energetic splitting, this idea of this card being called cause and effect is really, really true. And what we think, how we feel energetically is what is what will become. And we're seeing that more than ever in the world outside of ourselves. So the real lesson of this card and what has been asked of us for quite a while now, and what's still being asked of us, is to drop into ourselves and feel, see, hear, sense our own energetic tone, the one we would like to see play out in the world, the tone we would like to see vibrating underneath all of the daily activities, the lives we live, our family, the friends we are around, the people that surround us, the work we do, the love we give, our physical surroundings. All of these are set by original energetic tones first. So what is it, and who do you want to vibrate as? How do you want to vibrate, right? So in order to get in touch with this awareness is to go within and you see where and how you are vibrating. So that's what you have to do. You go within and you see and you feel and you tune into where you're vibrating now. And when you do that, you may shift, you may not. You may see that you don't need or want to shift. You may see that you do need to shift. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you feel aligned and you feel good about the vibration that is resonating in you first and foremost. Each and every one of us creates a part of this collective. So these readings are about the collective, but each of us and every one of us sees a somewhat separate reality. So it's a little tricky in that we don't have to take responsibility for everybody else's reality. That's really not our job. It's not our job at all. Our job is to 100% take responsibility for our individual energetic vibration first and foremost. And when we do this, we start to see a little more ease in the things that we do in our lives. We start to see how and what and where to choose and to pivot and change directions and how to make decisions from that space of our own energetic tone. So another way you can really see this is when you are looking without and you are starting to get fearful, angry, and like extreme upset. These are all valid feelings, but these are not your original energetic vibrations. So when you see that, that's a remembering. These are energetic vibrations. Your fear that you're picking up on from something that's created by something else, whether it's an idea that's been put in your space or a picture that's put in your space, you're seeing outside of yourself. This is where the awareness comes in. But when you stop and take time to go within, have quiet meditation, quiet time grounding, you're checking in with your own energetic tone. And you will see that it's far, 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 far from that fear that you're seeing out in the world. And this, my friends, really is ultimately how we start to shift and pivot our physical realities. It's already happening, and we have to just keep going in this way to vibrate in the way we want to see the world to be as a collective and as individuals. And another thing to note about this card is this rainbow circle. So the rainbow circle, it represents the ability to access anything and everything. It's all there for us. And when we drop into deeper awareness of the energy flowing under things, we're able to access different energetic tones that we want to see vibrating in our lives. And we do this with awareness and consciousness. And we really, really, really do get to choose. And when we're not dropping in and tapping into our own intentional and original energetic vibrations, we automatically will default to the larger vibration of fear or lack or dread, because those are the dominant ones going on around right now. And we're all aware of that. So you get to choose. We get to choose. The Two of Earth, cause and effect. I love this card. And I'm sending so much love, lots and lots and lots of love to everybody right now, and deep awareness, because there's a lot of shifts happening, a lot of splitting, a lot of breaking, conglomeration of things energetically coming together and breaking apart. It's kind of a chaotic mess in a way, and that's why it's more important than ever to just drop in and check in with yourself. I would love to support you by giving you some free offerings through my newsletter. If you sign up at my website, energyaligns.com, you can sign up for my newsletter. And I apologize to a lot of you, but the last few months I've had to take a break from doing my monthly guided meditations that I send out specifically to my newsletter people. And I will be getting back to those in the fall of this year. So I'll be wrapping up September, October, November, and December with guided meditations, each one focusing on a specific energy center in our space. And it actually will be so perfect because I already started and completed 3 guided meditations on 3 different energy centers. So the last ones left will all equal 7, there are 7 main energy centers that we can work with in our body. And that was my intention to begin with. So I'm just realizing this now, how perfectly it always lines up, how perfectly it just always comes out. So I'd encourage you, if you need a little support, new tools and guidance, they're completely free. Go to energyaligns.com or just email me directly at energyaligns23@gmail.com. And I'll put put you on my list to receive these free guided meditations. There's also a lot of other free offerings on my website. And so again, I'm sending lots of love to you all, and I'll see you next time. Take care.